What's going on, everybody? You already know, man. This is your boy, DJ Enjetic, man. And I am here with one of the most iconic special guests right now in the building, man. I always say that he's legendary. A lot of these rappers wouldn't even have careers if it wasn't for this man going around with his team, going everywhere,
That's right.
pushing up the flyers. So let's give it up for my man, Shampoo.
What's up, my guy? That's what's up.
How you doing, my brother?
Everything up. Papito maintaining, man. On to the next, baby. Getting ready for the big push for the new Varick Street distribution deal. YMG, baby. We
Let's
working.
go. Let's go. Man, you deserve it though, man. All them years that you've been putting into this game, going around, man. People don't understand. Everybody thinks that it's so easy to get into this game, but they don't remember the street teams. They don't remember the people that would go around the radios and hand them, even the DJs that they would hand the disc, man, like all the way back, not even in the A&R days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People understand how much you worked for this.
That's right.
You
That's
know what
right.
I'm saying? So
I
why don't
deserve
you give
this.
everybody a background of everything what you have accomplished and what have done?
Yeah, it's been a grind, man. I started, like you said, started on the guerrilla marketing end of it. Just running around, putting up these posters, going on tour for Def Jam. You know what I mean, and just learning the game. And then fortunately, now I got my own imprint to deal at Varick Street Universal, and Varick Street was the first label Def Jam was at. And it's full circle for me being at Def Jam for 15 years. And then now, getting my own situation where I'm able to put out my own music through the system is great, man. It's a great experience, man. And I'm enjoying every moment of it.
So, like, just take us way back. Like, what made you basically get into music?
Well, I started as a dancer. I used to dance for an artist that was signed to Select Records. And that was my first love, man. Went on tour. Going to How Can I Be Down was my first introduction of Miami. And once I went to Miami, I fell in love with Miami, and I was 17 years old, and I've never stopped going back. I go every year, 3 to 4 times a year. But that was my first introduction to music, being a dancer.
No, see, people, when you guys hear that, man, is if you guys love music so much and want to get into the business, man, you guys got to realize something. A lot of times, man, you guys got to work from the bottom and come up.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that I see a lot of the people don't be doing anymore that you guys used to do a lot. Because
Mhm.
my background is my father did records with my father was worked with Dana Dane and worked with so many people back in the day. So I got introduced to
Nice.
this game basically. You know what I mean? Like I was born into this game. So I
Okay.
seen what it
You're a hip hop
takes.
baby.
Exactly. So I seen what it was to basically move up and really push myself to that level. The sad thing nowadays, what I miss the interactions of the people going around interacting and really
Yeah.
pushing a product and not
Yeah.
understand these young guys got to understand you're a product.
Yeah.
So always try to the key and you'll probably agree with me with this is marketing
Absolutely.
to any
That's
success.
one of
Look
the
at this man
best
right here, he got
things.
all these beautiful plaques behind him.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Woo.
I worked, and there's so many more that I've never even gotten that I'm still working on getting. But it's like just like you said, the fun part of it has been taken away from it. The word of mouth was so important and still is important. That's why these labels are backtracking and going back to the grassroots because going into a barbershop and telling everybody what's new and then a lot of them not knowing and you playing the music on the weekend and vibing in the barbershop and motherfuckers arguing like, nah, that shit is trash. Yo, that shit is a hit. And, that's that interaction and going to nail salons and, giving these ladies this new R&B artist that's coming out that nobody know and you promoting it like that. That was the fun part of it, man. Just getting the excitement of people, discovering new talent and then building one fan at a time. That was the and still is to me the best part of it. Just putting people onto music.
The hardest thing that you could probably that nowadays what I say is for somebody in the probably in the labels is really getting the artist seen
Right.
and because like I like what you just basically said. It's not how it used to be. See, Is it? Do you believe like I heard somebody one of the people that I know from the industry, they said now the new guys can't even really fill out a stadium, but the old guys are filling up a stadium.
Yeah, yeah, because there's no connection. There's no connection with the fans. You know, they're just streaming. They just watch you stream. They stream your record. They're into you for 1 month, and they on to the next hot shit. You know what I mean? So there's no real loyalty and no real commitment to these fans now. They just on to the next. You know, and they're consuming so much. They're consuming music so fast that they're not able to digest the music. You know, and live with it and appreciate it. Like it was a time that you knew every word of the song. Nowadays, I barely know the song. I just like the beat. I barely know the artist. I just like the hook. You know what I mean? And memorizing the song, that was like a big thing. You know, being a fan was a big thing. These people aren't fans to nobody. They just like you this month and on to the next person.
That's what we call them. They're sitting there going around like a revolving door, coming in, coming out. And then everybody gets mad why they're not making record sales or they're not really doing. Because you know what, too? Media changed everything. Social media. And I always tell everybody why it did is because anybody can fake themselves instead of being seen, that way. So somebody might look like he's like rich, but he lives in a house in the basement with his mother's thing and not doing it. So social media gave people an easy way how to cover themselves,
Right.
Let's only have the golden times. Do you think social media was a lot of the downfall as well? Or do you think a lot of the downfall as well is not people teaching the young generation, will be basically my generation, but teaching the young generation basically the rules of how to market and how to really push themselves in front of people instead of worrying about the social media hype?
Yeah, it's both. Social media ruined things, because now everything is right at the graph of your hand. Sirius Mills just touched about this when he was being interviewed. It used to be fun to discover music, and hunt for the music. That was the fun part, like trying to get that verse or trying to get that song from, this mixtape or that mixtape. That was the best part of music. We don't have that no more. They took the adventure out of it, So that's why social media definitely has ruined a lot of the music, but it's also helped a lot. So it's like 50-50 pros and cons. It's like we damn if we do, we damn if we don't. Of course, now with social media, with a press of a button, your music goes everywhere now. With a press of a button, your video goes everywhere now. So it helped a lot of people, but it ruined a lot of careers.
No, 100%. I feel the same exact way. I remember we used to go crazy over MySpace, and nobody even knew. Honestly, when you would try to put a record out, nobody, like the first person I ever heard talk about, what was it, Snowcap? I think it was, right? Snowcap was 50 Cent, and he was shocked because he said, "Whoa!" He goes, "Now these kids can go and put this on the website for $1.99 and not wait for the label to distribute." That's when I knew that now something different was coming down the pipeline.
Yeah. No, and a friend of mine used to tell me this before years. He was like, "Yo, CDs is gonna be over." This is before CDs was over. I was like, "Never, how?" He was like, "Yo, you could download the cover. You can make a cover. You can just download the music, and now you don't need to walk around with the CD no more. You don't have to have a booklet of CDs in your car no more. You can just put it all on this little thumb drive and plug it into your car and have all your music right here." When he told me that, I was like, "You crazy? That's never gonna happen." And we living in that world right now.
I still can't believe the years of the stream.
Yeah.
I never thought like you can just go on your phone and just start listening. When we had the phones, we had the flip phones and the walkie-talkies, the chirps.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's still like that. Really, I still try to adapt to that. And then it's crazy how like now you can literally go on the internet, hit a button and a link, and you could be right on radio, right live, and you don't have to be at the station anymore.
Right, and I don't have to be there. We can do this. Yo, we're ready to go right now. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he right. He said, "Yo, we ready right now. Let's go." I said, "Yeah,
like I got time right now, Papito. Let's lock
it
out.
Legend tells you it's time to go. It's time to go, ladies and
baby.
gentlemen.
Let's get it."
But let's get back to a couple questions too. I want to ask you. So there is a legendary video with you handing the mic to Kendrick Lamar.
That's right. It was me again.
Say it again. Hold up. Say it
It
again.
was me again. I did it again. Now that was a legendary moment, man, for both of them. You know what I mean? And Sirius Jones, because Sirius Jones was there also. There was
Sirius
another
Jones.
clip. That was another clip. That was me too. Instigated Sirius Jones to grab the mic and toast, Mr. Hamilton. Back then.
He was going in though. That boy. Everybody still sleeps on that boy. But I
Yeah,
keep
the
telling him,
way it
I'm like,
happened.
yo, but
Like I instigated the whole thing. Like I was there. I was there for J Rock. Big up to J Rock. I was doing promo for J Rock. And then I asked J Rock, I was like, yo, you want to get in this? You want to jump in the cipher? He was like, nah, yo, let my little man K-Dot get on there. I said, yo, K-Dot, you ready? He said, yo, let's do it. So I said, just stand close, just get close, get close. So I went on the other side. I was seeing Hamilton rapping. I was just waiting for the right time to interject and be like, yo, hold on, I got my man here. You know what I mean? And I just finished coming from the studio with Kendrick. You know what I mean? That's when he was called K-Dot, and he was ripping shit. And I was like, yo, this little nigga's gonna be nice, man. He's nice, yo. And J-Rock was like, yo, I'm telling you, man, this is my spitter, man. This boy's gonna be a problem, man. And I was there with Top Dog, the owner of the label, Punch, you know what I'm saying? Their producer. And I was there in the beginning of this, again, this little incubator label that just have an idea of these two artists. And boom, these guys hit the moon.
one quick question. Was he signed with Warner Brothers back then? Did he just get signed with Warner Brothers and did the
Well,
record
he
with
was
Wayne?
no. The one that was signed was K-Rock. I mean J-Rock. J-Rock was the one.
No. I'm talking about J-Rock. I'm J-Rock.
Yeah. He was just signed with
Lift Me
Warner.
Up, right?
Yeah, yep. He was just signed with Warner. He just dropped that record with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So that was he had a good movement going. And of course, Kendrick was just a young boy, you know what I mean, rolling with the star at the time, you know what I mean. And they came to do promo. I was doing promo for J Rock. He was in SOBs. As soon as I saw Kendrick, Hamilton freestyling and he kept going, I said, as soon as he, as soon as he fucking take a break, I'm gonna grab the mic. So as I saw him, and I was like, yo, right here, my man. Yo, get a mic to my man right there. Get a mic to my man right there. And history was made right there. And then Sirius Jones came, and I was like, Jones is here. Sirius Jones is here. Give Sirius Jones the mic. And everybody like, oh. And Sirius Jones grabbed the mic and toasted his ass too. That you don't see that clip though, but that clip is out there.
No, that clip was he. You know what? I remember it was on World Star, and he had the P coat on, and then Charles went back at him with the P coat, and then they started really flipping, and then he did I always say Sirius Jones did some kind of like a big pun kind of sound, like reversing it. Then so I'm watching it, I'm like, whoa, because I seen that, but I seen it, you know what I'm saying, in person, but I was just shocked because CH is a very, and you probably you met Charles before. CH is very to himself.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really, it really doesn't look like, you know what I'm saying? Like even in that battle and even in that approach, CH ain't the type to really jump up, but he's a real MC.
Yeah, oh, no.
He will not stop. Charles Hamilton will not stop out of a challenge. If you challenge him, that's one thing I got to give him. Because somebody else wouldn't have done it. Somebody else would have tried to be Hollywood. He's like, nah, let's get it.
Yeah, no, he went for it. And then after that, he grabbed the mic. He said, hold on. Y'all niggas ain't going to be cooking me up here. And then he went. You know what I mean? But you don't see that part because they cut that part too. But I know somebody got the whole thing of, Kendrick, young Kendrick Lamar without a deal. He just signed a Top Dog and go up there and, make his presence known. Now that footage is servicing everywhere, man. And that was a special moment to be a part of again,
And listen, man, that's like the iconic. Like me and him always talk about that. But like, yo, you remember that? He goes, yeah. Because the funny thing is, you put the clip up.
Yeah.
So when you put the clip up, I was like, yo, CH. Me and him were watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that night. And he's like, yeah, I remember that. And I'm like, oh man, I definitely gotta get Shampoo up here to definitely talk about that.
No, that was love,
CH,
man. That was love.
CH said hello. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I just can't wait for his return, man. I've been looking for him, you know what I mean? Seeing what he's been doing. I see he's been dropping, slow, but he ain't been really making a big push.
No, he definitely, after we're done with this conversation too, I'm gonna hook that back up and then y'all sit down and talk because he's got a lot of stuff in the arsenal.
Nah, he's always been one of them guys, man.
Yeah, I know.
But he just caught the bad part of the internet. That was his problem. You know,
Think,
but that's another story.
but do you got a? I seen another iconic moment that I really thought that was dope was the Busta Rhymes and what was that girl's name? I always forget her name. The young girl, the one that you guys did the beach song with. Remember, you guys had like the
Yeah,
beach.
yep, yeah. Busta
Coil
Rhymes
Ray,
and
Coil Ray,
Bia,
right?
Bia,
Bia. Okay.
Bia.
Yeah, no, that song was dope. I like the way my thing with you, right, is I like the way that you be doing the marketing. So you
Mm-hmm.
be sitting here, then you got all the girls and you got all the beach things, and then he's
Yeah,
pushing this right here, and you're like, because it's creative, it's different. And I feel
yeah.
like that's what makes a lot of times the buzz go.
Yep. And that's, again, it comes with just ideas, just kicking it with Buster. And I'm always like that. I'm always the guy that's in the room, you put in the room, and I just throw things at you like, yo, you should do this. I'm also the one that gave him the idea for the video with him and Cola Ray. We was just in the studio. He was coming up with ideas. He's played me the record with him and Cola Ray. I said, yo, you know what you should do? Because I always wanted to do that scene. I said, yo, you should do that scene over from Pulp Fiction where they're in the diner and then they just having a conversation and she just jumps up and spazzes out and sticks the whole place up. And then the other guy jumps up and they just rob the whole diner. He was like, yeah. And then I pulled it up on YouTube. I said, cafe or Pulp Fiction. And I showed it to him. And he was like, that's it. We doing that. We doing that. That's what I'm doing. I'm sending this to Benny Boom right now. We doing that. And then boom, another one. But I always do that, man. I'm always the guy in the room that always giving great ideas, man.
No, I could definitely see that. And then you got some artists too. I saw that you just had a release for your first artist, right?
Yep. That's my first release on my distribution YNVS Music Group through Varick Street Universal Music Group. We just started. You know what I mean? So the record is called Rubber Band Girl. Produced by Ganja Kills. He's from Bayonne, New Jersey, and he's hot, man. He's a dope up and coming producer, and she's one of my artists, writers, and she's now her turn. She's been incubating, and with the team, writing and building, and now it's her time. So we having fun with that record. It's going to be a good summer record.
I saw shout out to my man 50 Racks over there. I saw 50
Mm-hmm.
had it up there. So I put it right up there and I was hearing a little
I
something.
appreciate that.
And I was like, yo, this thing is dope, man. So big shout out to the whole team. Shout out to all the DJs out there. That's fair, man. Much love to them.
I love.
So my question to you now is, right, what do you see now in the label? Like, you're looking for talent right now?
Well, I'm not really looking for talent yet because, like I said, I have 5 artists that's been sitting and incubating with me. You know what I mean? I got my son Conan, I got Brooklyn, I got Tony Notes from Pennsylvania, I got Babyface Eli, I got Guala, and there's 2 other artists that I've been, developing myself. So there's a lot of artists that I rock with that I know that's part of other crews that I still, have to help. So it's gonna be a while before I really look for another artist. But hey, something pops up, we always ready to switch gears.
Yeah, man. That's what I be telling everyone, man. You never know. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You hear something and you go, whoa, that actually could fit perfect.
Hey, welcome to YNVS. You over here now. You know what I'm saying?
Always got good talent around. I
Thank
heard shout out to my man Hit the Beats Showcase. That's family right there.
Yep.
And he brought a couple of your artists out, man. And I was listening. I'm in tune in. I made sure I hit 50 Racks. I'm like, give me that song.
Word up, man. It's about grinding, man. We grinding. We building one artist at a time, man. We're not in a rush, man. I want to make sure that when they come out there, their stage presence is right, their looks is right. You know what I mean? They're well spoken. All of that is important because a lot of times you see these artists come out, they sound horrible, they sound uneducated. It's just a horrible interview. You see them on stage with 50 people, it's a horrible show. You know what I mean? They don't have no manners, no class. They don't know how to speak to nobody when they come to the office. They act like hoodlums. We all hoodlums when we all coming up. But there's a place for that. You can't come to the office with 30 people. You can't come with an office with 10 motherfuckers smelling like weed. Like you gotta
hold on.
You gotta respect the game.
Gotta hear this because I keep telling people. Like, I have artists that be giving me this stuff, saying, "Yo, come here. Go over there, go help me, right? And then you really put them in the room. You put them in the room with people, and there's 100 people around them, and you're like, what do you need all these people for?
Yep, and if you need protection, just hire one security guard, two security guards, and just come with you and your two security guards. But coming with 50 people and everybody smelling like weed, smelling like alcohol to a meeting is so unprofessional, man. You know what I mean? That's one jewel I give everybody. You know, if you go into these meetings, man, you know, smoke before you take a shower, get dressed, then go outside. You know what I mean? Don't smoke in the car, come to the meeting smelling like weed, you know, looking crazy. Like we all smoke weed, man, but you know, let's be all respectful also.
I know I've seen that too with the smoke champs.
That's right, absolutely. Smoke champs. That's Ching Bing. That's Young Willie, Mike Booth, Show, and myself, Shampoo.
That I seen that, and I seen you one time though. I seen an interview, and you were like interviewing people on like the drink champ.
No, I got my own show called the YNVS podcast radio.
Okay,
I haven't really interviewed people in a while because I got bored. I got bored, you know, interviewing people. You know what I mean? Like after a while, you know, people aren't as interesting. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, how you doing? Where you're born? You know, what made you get into this? Like it becomes, you know, over and over and over. You know, every time you interview, and I got bored. I didn't. And people be like, yo, but you got the artist. Yeah, but I didn't have the hunger for it no more. So if I'm like that, if I don't have the hunger for it, I'm not gonna fuck with it. I'm just not gonna do it.
no, I mess with that because you gotta have passion for what you do, and then you just got tired of it because it was the same exact thing, and nobody brought anything new to the table.
Yeah. And I've been doing this, and I've been doing this since the 2000. Like if you go back on YouTube and type up Shampoo PNC Radio, the Chop Shop Show. I had my own podcast back before people knew what podcast was. You know what I mean? And I did that.
Definitely did. I actually was doing research on that. You actually did. You were actually one of the first people that actually had that. You know what's funny?
I did all that. I did all of that. I did the freestyles. I did the showcases. I did the showcase tours. Everything everybody's doing, I did it all. Everything. Trust me. I did the smoke sessions. I did the room full of guys with the tables, with the showcase. I did all of that shit, and all that shit became boring to me. Like after a while, if I don't have the passion for it, I move on to the next.
Because you know what's funny though? If you take a look right here, everybody, you see all these awards right here. This is for a man that got passion. And again, everyone got to realize something. Man. He grinded. He didn't stop, man. Because you definitely, because I've been through it too. Definitely had a lot of people that, not saying like shut doors, but you definitely had to go up and keep trying to go up and try to prove it.
Yeah, of course. You even have people that can help you, you know, act like they want to help you, but don't. You know what I mean? Like those disappointments come over and over and over, but you got to have thick skin. You got to know how not to take personal. And yes, take it personal, but get over it and keep pushing. You know what I mean? You can't hold grudges, but yes, hold grudges, but get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like we all human, you know, shit hurts sometimes. You know what I mean? You want to punch a motherfucker in the face, but you can't go around doing that. You want to smack a motherfucker in the face, but you can't go around doing that. Sometimes you just got to take the loss, you know, take it and be like, all right, you know what I mean? I don't really want to rock with this person or this DJ. If the DJ don't, you know, respect your music, you know keep pushing.
Politics drive me crazy in this game because this person won't mess with this person because of this person. This is cutting off here. This lane ain't going here. This ain't going there. And it's like, come on, man.
And politics is very important. Politics is very important to, just like you said, knowing who to rub the wrong way and who to schmooze. You know what I mean? Because you got to pay attention. You may let's just say flex the wrong way, right? Now, everybody that flex run with 9 out of 10 ain't gonna rock with you because it ain't that they don't rock with you, it's just respect the flex. I'm not saying that happens to me, God bless, but it's just using flex in the scenario. It's just like with me. Like if you rub me the wrong way, everybody YNVS is not gonna rock with you. And it ain't nothing personal. It's just, yo, you fucking with the brand, fam. You know what I mean? We ain't doing that.
See, you got to respect it. I be telling everybody too, man. Just treat everybody good, man, and just treat it like a business. You're a businessman. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yep.
You ain't got to act tough. You ain't got to act crazy. Just act yourself, knowing great business, knowing where you got to put the business, and showing people that you are serious about your business. Yep, that's what opens up doors.
Yep, and you don't got to act tough, man. People, you know, people feel the aura. They know, you know, real recognize real. Wolves know a wolf. You know what I mean? Like you don't got to go around popping your chest out, talking tough. Just be humble, man. Be a good person, man. People respect that.
That's how I look at it. Like because I got this young artist. Her name is Lola Savage. She spits in Greek. She's dope. I tell everybody. I tell her. I tell the young guys I roll with. I always tell them, look, just relax, chill down, be around the right crowd. Your time will come.
That's
You ain't
right.
gotta go. You ain't gotta go step on anybody's toes, or because again, that's the most important thing: knowing who you are around and
Yep.
your surroundings
That's right.
in this
That's the
industry.
key. That's the key.
That's what Dad taught me. My dad taught me. He said, "Look," he said, "be quiet, be humble, and listen." The
Yep.
person that talks the most has nothing going on most of the time. The
Yep.
person that's quiet, sitting in that corner and observing everybody, that's the man y'all need to talk to.
That's right. And that's me in the corner. But
Yeah, I know.
sometimes,
I seen you play. I seen you a
but
couple times.
sometimes I'm turning up too. Sometimes, you know what I mean? There's a time for everything.
But you know, it's a good thing, man. And you know what? It's amazing. But I wanted to ask you a question. I never got to ask this. I wanted to ask this. Where'd you get the name Shampoo?
I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Bed-Stuy, Nostrand, Madison between Bedford and Nostrand. Then I moved to Norgate Plaza, Gates between Bedford and Nostrand. Then they put me in a group home in the Bronx. So I went to junior high school in the Bronx and high school in the Bronx. So that's why a lot of people think I'm from the Bronx because they know me from the Bronx. But when I was in the group home, there was, we was just joking around, kids being dumb. I think I was like 14. I was in the 7th grade. I just got into junior high school, 174. That was on Soundview. And my friends was joking around with me. Yo, call yourself Clorox. Yo, call yourself
Clorox.
Yeah, there's dumb shit. Call yourself lotion. Call yourself soap. Call yourself conditioner. And then my boy was like, yo, nah, man. Yo, shampoo. Yo, I think that shit, that's fly. I think that shit is fly. Then he started introducing me to girls like that. Yo, just to fuck with me. Because my real name is Raymond. But back then, everybody was Ray Fresh, Ray Boogie, Ray Nice. And, you know what I mean? He was like, nah, call yourself Shampoo, man. And he started introducing me to girls like that. He's like, yo, this is my man Shampoo, just to spike me. And the girls were like, Shampoo. And that was it. The name went. So by the time I got into high school, everybody was looking for who this nigga coming from to the school named Shampoo. And then I'm bored. So here I am with no hair coming to the school, to high school, Stevenson High, with no hair, a kid named Shampoo. And there's been Shampoo ever since.
That's pretty dope, though, man. That really is, man. That's a dope story.
Yeah.
That really is dope, man.
So all you guys calling yourself Shampoo, I'm 50 years old now. I was since 14 years old. And trust me, you was not Shampoo. All right. It was me. I made it fly. The only people that was Shampoo, it was one Jamaican. His name was Shampoo. That was it. And he spelled it with a C. Shampoo.
Yes.
That was him. You know what I mean? And he had a song and everything. They made a song called Shampoo. You know what I mean? So it was me, the reggae guy, and me, the original. Nobody else. Now you guys, I let you guys in, and it's okay. I like your pictures. When I see the name, I like it. I'll be like, hey.
Hello, oh, my God. But they ain't got those accolades like you, boy. They ain't got the accolades.
Nah, they all know where they got the name from. They know where they got it from. That shit didn't come from nowhere. That came from right here. I'm the only crazy nigga that was crazy and smart enough to invent the name Shampoo and make it fly.
No, man, that's what's up, man. I'm actually happy and stuff like that. For like, you know what I'm saying? You're letting everybody know, like, I'm the originator. I ain't stepping to the originator.
That's right. Ask Fat Joe. Fat Joe even said it. He was like, you guys are walking around here with your name Shampoo, but this is the real Papi Shampoo. This is the real one right here. It's me again. It was me again.
Oh, man. But you know what? That's a good thing, though, at the end of the day, because that shows how much you made an impact that somebody literally was like, yo, I got to use that.
Yeah.
So you got to take that, you know what I'm saying? You got to take that too as a compliment and be like, yeah.
That's why I don't trip. That's why I never bash nobody. Yo, you can't, you a dick rider. Man, I just be like, yo, you one of us, man. You with us. Welcome to the family.
You're mad smart. I like that. That's what I be telling people to do. Just be humble and have a good time and just laugh about it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no beef, man. Come on.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, you know,
See?
like back,
You
you
know
get
who
people
you
that
are.
get
You
dumb.
know
Yeah,
what you done. You don't gotta say
right.
nothing. That's the people I like. I like the people that don't have to brag. They don't have to say
Hmm.
nothing. But when you ask them to get the job done, they get it done.
That's right. We the first online. That's right.
Listen, before we go,
Hmm.
can you talk to the young artists that trying to come up and trying to get into the game? Can you give them a little bit of advice?
Well, you just got to drop records consistently. You got to keep dropping records, drop your records with a visual. You know what I mean? If you can, if you can't, just make sure you get to it. And take your time, man, and try to really work a record. One DJ at a time. Build your relationship with these DJs. Don't get mad if they don't play your record in the club. You can't expect the DJ to play your record at 2 in the morning. You got to know it's prime time. You can't expect DJ Camilo to stop his set to put a new record on. You got to know, like, that just doesn't make sense. Get to these clubs early before the DJ gets on. Build with the DJ before the main event. Build with the opener, because the openers become the biggest DJs also. So build your relationships. And when you walk into these clubs, buy a drink, man. Don't come in there empty-handed. Don't come in there broke. Talk to the DJ. Get that DJ a drink. Yo, what's up? You want a drink? Can I buy you a drink? Yeah, that drink goes a long way. You know what I mean? Be respectful, be humble, and just sit back, man. You know what I mean? And if they don't like the record, no problem. Just keep pushing. Don't trip. Oh, fuck that DJ. Oh, he a bitch ass nigga, and go on social media and start bashing the DJ, and that's the end of your relationship.
That's one thing I can't stand.
Yep.
Because years ago when we were younger and they didn't like the song, all you had to do was go back into the lab and then come back. And they
Yep.
would probably, I'm not gonna say definitely play it, but they would give you more respect because you would
Because you
take it
came
and they
back.
know you had tough skin.
Yep, and you came back. And you came back with another drink. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And then come back with another drink. Every time you see me, you know what I mean? Yo, what's up? How you doing? You good?
Everybody
That goes a
forgets.
long way. Building relationships is the key to this, man. And building a relationship goes a long way.
Everybody forgets that Jay-Z was denied and Kanye West was denied
Yep.
by all
Yep.
labels.
Yep.
You guys keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
That's telling you all you have to do is work harder,
Yeah.
make your craft stronger,
Yep.
and you'll get somewhere.
And build relationships one at a time. Because the people you seeing on the way up, you see them on the way down. So the people you
Mm.
building with, these people are walking up. They climbing the ladders with you. Like when you meet these interns are climbing the ladder with you. So build a relationship with these interns. Build a relationship with all these opening up DJs. Because all these people take the next step too. And you take a step 9 out of 10, they taking 2 steps with you. And y'all all end up growing together. And y'all all building relationships. And y'all all keep bumping heads at different events, and they like, okay, I see this artist working. Everywhere I'm at, this artist is at. This artist is spending money. This artist is paying for his showcases. You know what I mean? This is how you get close to these DJs. Yo, you got to pay for the showcases. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And where are you going to practice at? In your house? Nah. You got to get in front of people. You know what I mean? You got to get the crowd reaction. You got to hear yourself. You got to see yourself. You got to record yourself. Take it back. Look at it. See what you're doing wrong. And it ain't about having 30 motherfuckers on stage with you. Get comfortable by yourself. Get confident. And it all comes with time.
Mm. You guys hear that? He's giving you guys jewels right now. And you know what? The funny thing about actually a showcase
That's
is
right.
people feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And I tell them all the time, I'm like, how is that not worth it when you're basically meeting the person that you can't get to going there? Oh, well, I keep doing these showcases. They keep seeing you. You're consistently in their mind. Like, oh, yo, bro, I know that guy. Now they're going to give you guys a different look than when they first meet you because they're like, okay, I just seen this guy now. It's all about the grind.
Yep.
I keep telling the young artists it's all about the grind.
The
Persistent,
journey, man.
persistent. That will
Enjoy
win.
that journey. The journey is the fun part, man. The journey is the fun part. When you get on and you get signed, then it becomes a job. Now you have to be here at this time. Now you got to do this by this time. Now you gotta be ready at this time. You got to show up. You know what I mean? You got all these interviews and everything. It starts from 6 in the morning till 4 a.m. and you out the whole day and you haven't eaten. You know what I mean? Like that now is work. So enjoy this journey. Enjoy the journey. The journey is the best part of it. But when you get signed and it's go time, you better be ready, man. And that means make sure you out there working. You in the studio consistently. Consistency is the key. You consistently putting out music. Like right now, they telling me, the best way to have the algorithm pay attention to you, you should drop 4 records a week. I mean, you should drop a record every 4 weeks. That's the way they're looking at it.
4 weeks.
Every 4 weeks that you should be dropping another record. So you know how much music you gotta be doing to drop every 4 weeks to compete with these labels that's doing that? It's very hard, man. It's very hard. So imagine dropping an artist independently every 4 weeks with a video. It's expensive.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
And you're competing with the majors. So trust me, man. Enjoy the journey. Have fun, because once you get signed, it's work time.
See, that was something that was ill because I never even knew that. Every
4 weeks.
Wow.
Every 4 weeks you're dropping a single. Every 4 weeks.
What is that, like a month? Or like
every month you're dropping a record.
What's crazy though? Not trying to be funny though, but what's real is a lot of artists honestly only make one record and they try to run with that record for 6 months. So the algorithm basically now is just saying that, hey, you got to keep putting out music and keep putting out music and keep putting out music. What about if they put out like a whole album, like with like 20, 25 tracks? Does that include?
You should be dropping off that album 1 record every 4 weeks and then drop the album. Okay. That's what you should do. Instead of dropping 22 tracks, you should drop 1 song every 4 weeks for for your whole album, and then drop when you're on your 15th record and you got 4 more records, then you drop the album. Then you give them the other 4 records. But if you got that much records, man, people aren't really going through music like that, man. Especially if you're independent. Nobody's really listening to a whole body of your album. They're not sitting there for an hour and 40 minutes listening to your album. Like, people aren't driving in the car. They're consuming music so fast, and their attention spans is so fucking where they get bored. Like, they're listening to you after the third song, they're ready to turn on the radio. It ain't like before where you was really want to listen to the album and you really digesting this album and really, going bar for bar. Oh shit, you heard what he said, bring that back. Yo, play that song again. They just skipping through this shit. That's cool. Man, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, you know what I mean? This shit is different out here, man. You really got a lot of work to do.
SoundCloud era, kind of like.
Yeah, you really got a lot of work to do, guys. It's a lot
That's
of work.
crazy, man. So basically, because a lot of the young guys try to follow that old format. Remember the old format?
Yeah, they want 1 record for 6. Yeah. Yep, I get it. No, that works also. It's all like, but if that's 1 record you're gonna work, that's the record you're gonna work. You're gonna push, but you got to keep putting out music. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what's gonna hit.
That's true. You never know what it was going to be a hit record nowadays. Because something that you would basically throw in the trash years ago is the biggest smash hit nowadays. Because of I'm going to say my thing is TikTok made a lot of things happen for a lot of those records that we did not like.
Yeah. And now they just took all the music off of there from Universal. So a lot of music like Taylor Swift. You know how many artists did TikToks with Taylor Swift? And now they took all their music off of those TikToks. But that shit is gonna work itself out because they both need each other. TikTok needs Universal and Universal needs TikTok.
So now, independent artists could just put their stuff on TikTok and it won't get taken down.
Right, independent artists, right.
So right now, if anybody's listening right now as an independent artist, you better flood TikTok right now.
Right now, what you mean?
Because if Universal took off all those artists, you have a shot right now.
Yep, absolutely.
Wow, that's crazy. When did they do all this?
They did it last week.
Wow.
So a lot of people of TikToks are muted right now. They probably don't even know because they probably never went back and looked at their old TikToks, but a lot of the TikToks are muted. They don't have no music no more.
Bro, like the industry is just insane. Like, people understand there's so many channels to this.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's crazy because
different flavors.
Different flavor in your ear. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. Right.
It's just One thing too, before I want to go to, and I want to say one thing to you. I just want to give you your flowers. I
Oh,
just want
thank
to say
you,
thank you
bro.
for always pushing the culture.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for always being, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a thank you from a young I call you like an OG because you know what I'm saying, you've been in the game longer than me. I remember seeing you that day. That's why I had to mention that.
That's right.
And I want everybody to know, man, like that was a memorable moment. And I want everybody to realize that right
That's
now,
right.
all my listeners, that was a memorable moment with Charles Hamilton and Kendrick Lamar. And I still, to this day, just shocked about it, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody is, man. But that shows you the underdog that nobody knew. He worked so hard. Now he's a superstar. Kendrick Lamar.
And you guys already know, man, it's your boy, DJ Enjetic, and I'm here with my man Shampoo. And definitely everyone, thank you guys for listening up. God bless y'all, man. Peace out, everybody.
Peace. YNVS. Pow.
YNBS, baby. Champ, thank you so much. And let me tell you
Love.
something, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. And CH been asking about you. So I definitely want to hook that up because honest to God,
Absolutely.
man, I think he would, you know what I'm saying, with y'all sitting down
Yeah,
together
hell yeah, man.
and
Because
you
I'm
giving
always
him the
willing to
keys,
help
I
a
think it
deep
could be something
artist.
good.
Hell yeah, and I know he got music that he need to get out there, and we got the outlet for him. So let's definitely connect those dots.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm definitely am. You already know. And give
All
me a
right,
quick shout out. Say, yo, shout out to my man DJ Enjetic.
all right. You already know it's your boy Shampoo. Shout out to my man DJ Enjetic. You heard? We right here.
Thank you, brother. All
Love
right,
you, bro.
Ryan, we're good.
Peace.
Peace out, brother. Thank you so much.